Hey everybody. So tonight I've just been kind of like, I don't know, just contemplating a lot of stuff and like going on YouTube and watching some videos that are really deep sort of life stuff. And I find when I get in that mood of watching that and just listening to people talk about what like their views in life and stuff, it's really like calming and soothing. And it just got me thinking on a whole sheet of things in life. And one of these things I was really thinking about is kind of like your expectations and what you think's gonna happen and stuff in that sort of area. And kind of like acceptance of stuff. And I was also sort of pondering about how I've grown as a person. And actually, like, recently there was some fuss about, I was talking to someone about like change and how people change in their life. And because the fuss was kind of about like people changing, and then there's people that say you've changed as a person in like a bad way. And I don't really agree with that at all. I feel that some people have in their heads that people stay the same, and if they change, it's always for a bad thing. However, I don't think that's true at all, because I think everybody changes. No, in fact, I know everybody changes. You don't go through your whole life without having some sort of differential thing in you. Like, as you age, you're gonna mature and learn things that you didn't know as you were younger. And yeah, you're still the same. I don't know how to describe what I mean, so kind of imagine like you have a picture, and when you're born, it's kind of a rough outline of what is going to happen to you. And as you get older, like, the lines are erased and redrawn, just kind of like fine-tuning everything. The picture stays the same generally, but it gets different. And that's something I've noticed with myself a lot. It kind of comes back to the acceptance thing in, like, I feel so much more accepting of everything in life, really. And I don't want to go all, like, glass half full kind of thing, but I really feel more positive about everything. And I used to be so super calm. But here's where the whole picture thing comes in. I am still a really calm person when you kind of look at everyone, but I'm not as calm as I used to be. I used to be really calm, but I was always calm no matter what, and nothing really affected me. I do think back sometimes and think how I kind of miss that old characteristic of me, but then again I don't at all. Because it was a sort of like, it was almost an ignorance sort of thing, like I didn't know, so I didn't worry about it. Whereas now, I know a lot more about like what would probably happen in general stuff. But it's like, it doesn't matter, because what's gonna happen is gonna happen, and you really aren't gonna be able to change it a lot. No, I mean, you're definitely gonna be able to affect things in like terms of things that are affectable. Very great words there. But let's use another example here. The world was gonna end a couple while ago. And most people, like, I don't know, a portion of people were like, the world's definitely gonna end. And then another portion were kind of like, well, it probably will, but we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna end. And then there are the people that are like, no, that's stupid. And I was in that category, even though I did do a lot of speculating about what if it ends, but I never believed the world was coming to an end. I was talking with some people and they were like, that really sucks if the world's gonna end. And you know, yeah, it kind of does suck, but you don't have any control over that, and if the world ends, it's just over and you're gone, and like, that's sort of it. You're not going to be there thinking like, oh man, the world's over, because everyone's going to be gone. No one's going to miss you because you're gone and they're all gone, and it's just what happens, and that's it. And another thing is like, oh, the world's gonna end, and I lived my life how I shouldn't have, and I should have been more adventurous because now I don't have any time to do anything because the world's gonna end. I live pretty, like, safe. I don't really take huge risks and stuff, and I just play it pretty cool. And I go about my daily routine as quite, you know, the same. And I am fine with that. If the world ended tomorrow, I would not have done much different. Because in the end, everything played out good, and it's not like I regretted anything that I didn't do, and I'd be cool with it. So I don't know, I just feel I'm so much more accepting of whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and that's it. And I want to thank you guys for listening to this really chill, sort of calm, I guess it might be, no, it's not really philosophy-ish, sort of life, down the road, deal-ish video. I don't do a lot of these, I know, and it's just how I felt, you know, you get an urge to do a video and you're like, I'm gonna do a video, so, yeah.